Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia You Show.
Is it on? Is it okay then? Because I didn't think I heard anything. What's going on, Princess Grace? It is Manic Monday. So much is happening. People getting arrested. The government is actually finding more and more fraud. So you're going to see that happening a lot more, a lot faster, especially when it comes to a lot of this Minnesota and all the fraud department, from Kelly Loeffler all the way to Robert F. Kennedy and his department. So, and then we got the Pentagon that has found, oh no, $17 billion. Hold on. Was it five? I thought it tacked on everything else too. This is them just stopping with the contractors. So, you know, you can bid on jobs with the federal government. Well, come to find out, within last couple of months, there's been a lot of stories breaking out there where even the contractors inside of our military has been, bleeding us dry too. Has been committing a lot of fraud and forgery. And speaking of bleeding, I didn't mean to transition this way, but I am. Michelle, y'all keep, family, y'all keep Michelle Joyner in your prayers. I mean, she sent me a text message this morning, and my divergent mind took it down. And plus, it was right there, girl. I'm sitting here sipping my tea, and you can turn it down just a little. Sipping my tea, and then all of a sudden, I get that. Get to the ER now. That's all I'm asking. So I'm sure Steve and Michelle right now are either headed to the hospital. Hold up, y'all. I see Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl, what's going on, phone? So y'all keep Michelle Joyner in your prayers. Like I said, there's so many of our family members that are dealing with something right now, and me dealing with fighting for subscriptions that if you've been paying and supporting and blessing me on Facebook with subscriptions. Here's the nitty gritty. Since 2022, because it is showing me my analytics behind the scenes. There's about 5 people that, especially on Lucretia Hughes' page, that has been paying and supporting me, that I haven't gotten that money at all this whole entire time. And been trying to get Facebook Meta. I hope you're listening, because I'm still on hold. I'm still on hold, dude. Seriously, I'm still on hold since yesterday. Jen, thank you for texting me and like, girl, calm down. And I showed her the picture of just the subscriptions. And everybody see the subscription pops up no matter what I post. There's nothing I can do about it. That's about $600 damn over there. Just accumulating. Just been sitting there all this entire time. And I'm sitting here like, why I can't get my subscriptions? Why I can't get monetization? But if you're paying for subscription, you're paying to, get it to me and Dave. I mean, relinquish my damn money at this point and turn my damn pages back on, because there's no unusual activities on my Facebook page other than James David Kluken. Let me tell you something. When one or two get together in marriage and happily cuss you out matrimony at least 3 days a week, we are one. We are one. So what his is mine and what's mine is his, and you don't separate that. So I done showed them my marriage certificate, my damn driver's license, bank accounts, every damn thing. And I'm like, y'all need to fix this shit by now. Enough of that. I mean, seriously, who I'm fussing at? Nobody. Welcome, everybody. Y'all get over there. I'm still standing. I've been shut down since 2022. 2022. And I'm sitting here like, hold the hell up. I'm about sick of this. So y'all get on over there. Somebody get a book or two, because this is ridiculous. Jen was like, girl, damn. That's just the subscriptions. Can you imagine if I actually got paid for the content and the words that comes out of my damn mouth? So underlink, open up my damn pages back. What? I'm black and he white and you can't figure out how in the world he has access and all of, because that's my damn husband. Okay, that's my husband. And what do you want? His social security? His marriage certificate? You want this? I mean, come the hell on at this damn point. Chris, you calm down. Y'all get on over there, support all these damn people in my pockets. Okay, then I had to get that out. Hey, Cheryl. Now, I'm not the crazy one. When you got a person like Gina over there, or Michelle's and stuff, and I'm sitting in them screenshots, they be like, girl, breathe. Email these people. I don't be exaggerating. It's like, yo, sometimes stop questioning people, especially about Erica Kirk. I'm still hot to trot on that one. I don't write no damn theses paper on my damn pages. All right, then. Hey, PNA. I've just been frustrated for the last couple of years. This has been going on for years. And whoever ain't checking y'all bank accounts, thank you. Continue supporting. I mean, I ain't got none of your damn money since 2022. And you just been seeing, $4.99. You probably like, who the hell is, I'm sitting, that's me. But I ain't getting it. But it's me. You're still paying. It's just accumulating over the years. $600 damn dollars just sitting there. I can see you. You know, put it in my damn bank account. I mean, I got bills to pay. I'm slinging books and t-shirts and shit. I mean, hey, y'all make sure y'all get on over there to Fallback USA. .myshopify.com. And for everybody, the 4 people that has ordered t-shirts from last week, we will be mailing them out either today or tomorrow. Just waiting on Mama to get here with them. So, like I said, thank y'all so much for supporting us. This is some tomfoolery. Hey, Amy, what's going on out there? Hey, Marsha. Is Michelle sending you some grits? Is she trying to turn you Southern? Turn that fan on, Dave, and flip it around here. I had gave my own damn hot flash for Meta. Why Michelle Jordan tell me she sent you a bag of grits from the South? Girl, you're going to be Southern any day now. Just drop your drawl, okay? Not draws, like that judge. Did y'all see that video? He was literally doing that to her, and she was, oh my God. Cheryl, and all you heard was, And then you gotta understand that the whole damn courthouse ain't nothing but stone. So it's like you can hear everything in these people's office. Told you so. And now y'all got proof. It's on my page. She's a screamer. It's like watching Porky's Part 2. She's a howler, a hooper and howling. I said, hell no, I'm sharing that one. Okay, then. I ain't gonna believe it until I see it. It's on my page. Well, she's a screamer. A federal judge and the deputy of police chiefs. And her husband gotta hit his shit. Ma'am, no. You didn't have to holler that loud. You did not have to holler. Girl, people was coming out their offices like, what is that? Y'all know what it is. And the people's like, I'm not gonna believe it until I show my page. Woo! We're gonna play that tonight for everybody to see. All right, then. Make sure y'all tune in. Tell me, you're a liar. Am I? I ain't the one that's howling. Okay. Because, woo, honey, her husband ain't hit the back of that in a long time. I just said gross. Talking about having, what was that? What do they call these when they trap all these politicians? Honeypot. Krisha, I thought it was far-fetched last week. It hit Georgia news like crazy. And I'm like, a federal black federal judge out of Atlanta. It's Fulton County. Was caught banging the deputy chief of police. Well, and here it is, all up and down my timeline. I ain't gonna believe it until I see it. Well, it's right there. Now, walk that apology back for all of us that actually picked at that. I'm sitting here like that is not a federal judge screaming like that. That should be on Pornhub. I'm saying that should be. They need to put that on Pornhub, Dave. I'm gonna call you Tanya. Her name is Tanya. Tan that ass up.
At least TMZ should cover it.
TMZ ain't even picked up on this. Oh my God. Her name is Tanya. Woo. I would ask for all of my sentences to be thrown out. Hey, Penny, how you doing out there? Me and Dave is having a great day right now. I'm just arguing with Facebook. They ain't paying no attention for 6 hours, but I still got that chat open just in case. Hey there, Todd. So now back to me not laughing, because we will be playing that. If you are on every other page than this one, which is Lucretia's page, and you are sitting at home or happen to be on Rumble and X and everything, Facebook and everything, y'all gonna see it tonight, all right? We all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see what I saw. I mean, you let your own imaginations run with you. It reminds you of Porky's. If you're that old. If you're not that old, it should remind you of Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky in the Oval Office. All right, then. Pete Hegseth. I went straight to the news, other than we're bombing Iran again. And the new elected president maybe want power, or maybe wants to get out, or maybe not wanting to resign. But, dude, I wouldn't want to be on that kill list. All right, then. Pete Hegseth slashes $1.5 billion with a B. Because these ain't like 100 or 1,000 or 1 million. Or 500 million. No, these in the bees, y'all. I mean, come on. They bees in the trap. I don't know where my mind keep going. This is a divergent mind for you. Wasteful Pentagon contract identified by DOGE. That is with a B. But the last time that DOGE was up there, last year, the rumor, and it wasn't a rumor, it's just stats. The number came out. It was $7 trillion they couldn't make account for. And I'm talking about bees, but there's $7 trillion out of the Pentagon no one can find. Explain that. But they want to see your $600. It says the deep state endless gravy train just collided with a massive brick wall. In a direct and nonsense video announcement, Pete Hegseth revealed that the Department of War is immediately terminating $5.1 billion, yes, billion with a capital B, in wasteful contracts for consulting, non-essential services, DEI, climate nonsense, and duplicative IT work. Wait a hell minute. Do they don't go like bottom line, line item, none of this stuff? They just throw money and not make accountability for any of this. It says those, according to that, one of the largest savings come from contract awarded through the Defense Health Agency. What the hell is that? Is this the one that allowed us to have drag in the military? This is the one that was really getting ready to, give them transgender surgeries. Defense Health Agencies. You can't do nothing for the VAs. I mean, there's so many problems with the VA. But you're going to have a whole nother department called the... Is this for like Medicare, Medicaid, and benefits for our military? Why are you shaking your head? Okay. It says agency to consulting giants, including Accenture, Deloitte, and Booz Allen. What the hell is those? Do we want to know? Never mind. And other firms. These cuts alone are expected to save the taxpayers approximately $1.8 billion. That don't even put a dent in the interest rate that is accumulating every damn day. That's a question that just popped in my head. Anybody want to make a bet that our national debt, majority of it, is from waste, fraud, and abuse? Wait. Hold on. And then my phone is like battery. It ain't look like it ain't plugged in. It is. All right. No, like seriously. I want to know. We almost $40 trillion in debt. Right. I didn't do it. Dave didn't do it. Todd and Addie didn't do it. Is it reasonable to throw this out here that all this waste, fraud, and abuse, majority of it goes to the national debt? Then why the hell are we paying for it? One more time. If they are missing $7 trillion, okay then, $7 trillion they can't find from the Pentagon budget all through the years. Rolling back those years. $7 trillion out of almost $40 trillion is just, poof. That's just one damn department. So I'm going to ask again, is our national debt really our debt? Or is it waste, fraud, and abuse that has happened all these damn many years? So all this money that has been gone, missing, pork barrel spending, wastefulness, it's them and their scams and fraud. Because if we're looking at the fraud from Minnesota, we look and they said there was already 17 different departments inside the United States that is being scammed, bamboozled, waste, stolen, sent out the country to other countries, and we don't get nothing but higher taxes. Isn't it common sense without authority or science or expert that you can use your logical sense to say, hey, something just ain't right? So I'm thinking at least 80% of our national debt, Dave, go in there and get that big ass block of charger, please. Our national debt isn't our debt. It's the debt from all the bamboozling, the scam artists, the favoritism, all the rest of this, all these fraudulent contracts sent out there, 2-point-something billion going just to Stacey Abrams alone, and all of this stuff accumulated to the almost $40 trillion because it wasn't me. Okay, this is when I'm really going to say Shaggy. It definitely wasn't me, and I don't think it was any of us normal citizens out here, but all of their friends, and not paying attention to what. Now press that button. Make sure the lights on. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. So hopefully instead of it down there, it's just now that big block charger. So why we got to pay for it? Yeah, I understand some of the topics today and the titles and stuff that's in mainstream media about inflation and how it's great to be an American because they do this, the higher checks, blah, blah, blah. But it's also higher waste, fraud, and abuse, higher taxes coming out of our checks, how much we owe as American citizens to stuff we didn't do and had nothing to do about. So I got questions about our national debt. Who got the money? Okay then. And another 1.4 billion will be saved from eliminating a software reseller contract. The hell is that? China? We're gonna just burn them. Just burn it, okay? It says software reseller contract tied to the enterprise cloud IT services. It says Hegseth also highlighted a staggering 500 million Navy contracts dedicated to what he categorized as bureaucracy, business process consulting. Never mind. It says the Defense Secretary noted that the funds previously directed towards highly paid consultants could instead have been used to improve healthcare services for active duty military personnel and their families. Well, duh. No one audited these people. No one audited these departments. It was just willy-nilly spend, blow money, like throwing gold bars off the Titanic. Anybody remember? Wow, my mind said snap back. Anybody remember the black dude on the James O'Keefe undercover video during, it was like November or December of 2024? And he was like, before President Trump get back in office, we're going to splurge as much money as possible. And it's like throwing gold bricks off the Titanic. Fly. Damn. But back to this one. I'm still trying to figure out how you got 300-year-olds getting paychecks from the government, but that's neither here nor there. Another 500 million in savings come from the elimination of DARPA Inc. IT. DARPA, I know what DARPA is. IT, to help desk. You mean if I call DARPA right now and ask some questions, you ain't finna send me to somebody's, you gonna answer them? You got a desk for DARPA. Who we got brave on here? What, Troy Mitchell? Call that number. Ask them where the hell our money went. And I'm serious. They got a help desk. So let them help you. DARPA. We talking about those big old antennas that be fucking up everything. And HARP, same thing. DARPA, that's part of the defense. You mean to tell me y'all got an IT who don't know the codes? See, this is something. Y'all just, Krisha, stop it. It says Hegseth also announced the termination of 11 additional contracts tied to diversity, equality, and inclusion. Y'all had a DEI and a damn, you know what? A climate change program, COVID-19 response initiatives, and other activities deemed non-essential by the administration. Thank goodness, Donald J. Trump. Y'all, if y'all want to, it says, so we want to thank our friends at DOGE. I thought they stopped that department because the Democrats was hooping and hollering, and they said the Democrats were sitting there suing the federal government so they wouldn't get in there and audit subject line audit, single line audits. I thought they got rid of DOGE, but now
they're only allowed to work for so many days out of the year.
They're only allowed to work for so many days. Oh my God. Okay then, thank you, DOGE, and all the nerds out there. But just let AI do it. Seriously, AI, go in there and find that damn money. It says, we want to thank all the folks here that have contributed to this effort. That's what they get paid for. But thank you, nerds. I mean, I just want to say thank y'all for trying to find money that somehow, some way, no one smarter than the average American citizen that got high national security clearance care about damn finding. But they want to make sure they keep taxing you to oblivion while they wasteful, fraud, and I don't get it. And no one went to jail yet. No one's gone to jail. Well, yeah, actually, a lot of people are going to jail. Hey, y'all, left X too much buffering. Sorry, Cheryl. I'm sorry about that. Hey there, what's going on, Christy Fowler? I see you. I definitely think the debt is due to fraud. I do too, but we have to. And every year, well, I haven't checked on it in the last 2 years. Really don't want to at this damn point. When Congressional Budget Office or some top audit office in the United States government that tells us how much we owe to the federal government for breathing. They said every man, boy, girl, woman, and half-breed, and furries owe the federal government over $130,000 each. I thought it was. Don't hurt my feelings. It better not be there. Matter of fact, they ain't getting a red cent. They might get 1,000 over a lifetime. 100. I didn't spend all that money. So if I didn't spend all that money, then how you getting it from me? I love the old saying from the South. You can't squeeze blood from a turnip, but you could try. Hey Nora, what's going on out there? Hey Jen, they did spend as much as they could, like throwing gold bars off the Titanic. And we sitting here watching. I'm like, hey y'all, you got some money over the federal government. You might want to go get it now, because I'm telling you, it's gonna go clink clink when Trump get up there. You don't know what you're talking about. It's gonna be business as usual. All right, then. You think that money trail is still going to be on the choo-choo track? That's not going to happen. When Trump get in there, they're going to start shutting down all of these dang on programs. So if you got any money that's due to you, so you ain't got to jump through so many hoops. They've been giving out money like Tic Tacs. You better get it before Joe Biden leave office. It's going to still be there for me. Go on and show your ID. Hey there, Annie. How you doing out there? What's up, Miss Mary Simon and Garfunkel? How you doing out there? Hey, Jen. Hey, Miss Anna Reynolds. How you doing out there? What's going on? Hey, Lainey. How you doing out there? What's up, Diane? I see you, Gary. Well, is it morning time? Hey, Penny. All right, then. American people did not cause this death. Then why in the heck are we getting beat upside the head about it? And why in the world? This is what I don't understand, Gary and everybody. I don't understand this. If it's our money, shouldn't we want it now? One more time. It's our money and we want it now. Then give it to us. Give it to her, baby. Jesus Christ. All these songs. But the American people, no, we didn't cause any of this. And I'm still old enough to remember the numbers since I've been paying attention to politics for a minute now. When Junior left office, we was like $9.8 trillion, close to 10, whatever. But then all of a sudden, when Obama left office, a whole week closer to 20. And we sitting here like, how did that even happen? Oh, we can't ask questions. Where did the money go? Now we kind of sort of know. Hindsight 2020, as much as people are now finding out. And what? And I'm looking at some of these committee hearings last week when you had all of these Democrats and some Republicans going after, Kash Patel. And Kash Patel's like, hey, didn't you receive $2 billion? Didn't you receive all expense paid vacation? Didn't you receive? And he's spitting out these numbers every time there's a new committee. It's like Kash Patel ain't holding back, and he don't have to read it. He's like, wait a minute, didn't you go somewhere and have a whole lunch break and was drinking on the job for an illegal criminal? And they just sitting there trying to attack Kash Patel. And then he looked at this one woman, and he said, you've been there for 30 years. And I'm not talking about me. Didn't you accept $2.something billion? And she started huffing and puffing. And you think, I'm not getting it, Gary. I just don't understand. These people are supposed to be elected to represent us, but we're not getting richer, but they are. Now, in the late 90s, early 2000s, the mantra out there in the lamestream and Democrats was like, tax the rich need to pay their fair share. Who's the rich? Millionaires. Millionaires need to pay their fair share. It is now they don't say millionaires anymore because they're millionaires themselves. It's billionaires. What happened with that whole wage change to a regular American citizens? And they supposed to be public servant people. Oh, no. But somehow they got rich. We did not. But our share to what we owe the government skyrocketed. So and then these people been up there 19 consecutive terms. Maxine Waters. Some other Democrat congresswoman, 30 years. And on the House of Representatives side, how many terms was that? But we sitting here and we're focusing on Donald J. Trump. Still can't. That's why I don't talk to people that don't know politics. And y'all sitting there blaming him for some stuff I can pinpoint all the way back to senior Bush days. And the first person that's been in my timeline that need to just disappear is Mike Pence. Like, we need to hear anything that you got to say or your mentors got to say. We don't want your old way of normal. We want our nation back, and not all the games and the manipulation that y'all have put us in with the compromises of the Democratic Party and thinking we must toe that burden. No, we don't want your type of politics anymore. We'll stick with MAGA and America first. And good luck, Spencer Pratt. He's got a huge chance to take that damn city back. Y'all stay tuned. Dave just pointing at the flow. Go on, baby cakes. One nation still under God. A powerful personal testimony about faith, family, freedom, patriotism, grassroots America, and the fight to preserve the moral foundation. Through deeply personal stories and cultural commentary, this book explores faith in a modern America, the attack on family values, raising children in a culture of confusion, patriotism and freedom, truth, censorship, and a media manipulation, grassroots America and community, hope for a future generation. This is more than a political book. It is a testimony of perseverance, faith, rebuilding, and the belief that America is still worth fighting for. A message for Americans who believe this nation is worth saving. God, family, country, in that order. So order your book today. The Real News was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders Movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the real news community. From supporters to founded members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/Lucretia Hughes and help us build something real. Hey Joanne, how you doing? Welcome back everybody to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave. Oh, actually it's the news at noon. What you just saw, y'all make sure you get on over there. We're trying to sell at least 5 books this week. And the books are mine or ours. So y'all make sure right over here that behind me is I'm still standing Faith, Conviction, and I'm standing on Faith, Conviction, and starting over at 51. That book is $10.99, or you can pay as you want. And thank you to the ones that has paid as you want. This book been out since January, and I think when I looked at it, we have sold 83 books. At least Facebook couldn't slap that down. I mean, oh my God. So y'all make sure y'all get on over there. You can scan the code, and it should take you straight to Gumrows to still standing on Faith, Conviction, and starting over at 51. And this month, I'll be 52. Yay, hopefully get rid of this whole damn year. It could go, I don't want to remember none of this shit. I don't want to remember none of this year. I can tell you that now. So, and then do not forget, we still got the other book over there, One Nation Still Under God. We got the documentary, and we have the Get Back Right book. So all 3 of those, 4 of those is over there on Gumrows. And tomorrow, whenever Nancy get here and bring y'all orders so we can get them shipped out to you, my sister decided to take the 200th and 50th year anniversary and the design on the actual shirts. She put them on a cup. She put them on. I said, girl, that is gorgeous. So not only will the cup be up for sale, but also the shirt if you want that by itself or the bundle pack. But that design, my husband did that, okay? My husband. So that is going to be available when we get the cup in our hands. I'm going to have that up there on Shopify so y'all could go and support us that way. Or as Dave said, y'all could just donate, because, honey, Jen be like, girl, I know all your finances, right? Like, people got any reason why I need to lie, okay? So welcome back. Hey, Carolyn. I see you, girl. Hey, Miss Coles. How you doing out there? Hey, Anna. Yep, these people are shameless. I think, me personally, this crap that's going on in Delaney, New Jersey, outside that ICE facility, I didn't ever want to say something like this, but I think they need some water cannons with dye. Some kind of dye, orange dye maybe. They could be like Donald Trump. So I feel like now what we're seeing over the weekend and how it's gassing up, and we know for a fact when it gets hot, when it get humid, that's why all jails and all prisons are like the Arctic. It tampers down spirits. Now, as it's getting hot, and you don't have the governor of New Jersey, she's on Antifa and these protesticides, and it is well brought together. From what I'm seeing, they need to nip that in the bud and do it quickly. So I don't see no shame of them busting them heads to the white meat like they've been doing for the last 2 nights. ICE and the federal officers are finally surrounding these people and snatching them off the street. Here's another one. Prison, jail, or any holding tanks. Let me explain something to you. It ain't the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. If your ass start acting up, you probably gonna be there breaking some skin. Okay, so don't expect to go to prison or jail and think it is smelling roses out there. This is a complaint I've been seeing for 2 weeks from the Democrats and from lefties. Jail ain't daycare. Jail is damn jail. Prison is damn prison. You don't get your way there. There's no fluffy ass pillows. You ain't going in there making all the phone calls you want. I have so many damn questions. I have so many questions to where we need to pretend that prison and jail or lockup is, I don't know, let me see, birds, feathers, and pillowcases. Well, these people are gonna commit, they're going on hunger strike. Well, let me tell you how it works in the federal pen. They give you about 4 days to make up your mind, and they go in there and they ask you, hey, you want to be on a hunger strike? All right, we're going to force feed you. After a certain time, 12 days, they're going to start force feeding you. Ain't shit you can do about it. So all these people are, oh my God, those prisoners are being mistreated. It's prison. Oh my God, they are not getting all of the benefits. They ain't free. So me seeing the Democrats, libtards, all these people saying they're unmoral, unethical asswipes. You need to have your diaper changed. It's prison. It's jail. And that's exactly what they need to be. So I all of this, that jail need to be a little bit lighter. I'm gonna need some water cannons. There they blow across the damn street. All right then, because I'm sitting here reading all of this stuff, watching these videos, and thank you to the Proud Boys for showing up for ICE. Yeah, I'm sitting here. Oh my God, they're gonna come. They're on a hunger strike. Okay. Oh my God, you're so don't have compassion. I worked for the feds prison industry for 13 years. Let me tell you how it's going to work with hunger strikes. It ain't going to go the way they want. And most of them bow out within a week. And the other ones, they're going to force feed you. So I was saying, what? Been in the room when it happened. Tell me, I don't give a damn if you think I'm wrong. I'm going to tell you what is going to happen at the federal pen. So all of your people, tell your families, don't get locked up and they'll let you out. And they'll let you out. Saying, oh my God, there's not a 4-course meal. With some of this tomfoolery. The hell? Who wants to go to prison and get a 4-course meal? There's a whole bunch. Never mind. Zip it. Hey there, Nora. They're not in there for good behavior. Geminis, rise up. Sometimes we get so damn sick and tired and fed up for trying to explain common sense when it don't seem like it's coming. Oh my God, I am waiting for an expert or scientist to verify that information. You like that NBC reporter. Oh my God, what are those? Stay out the streets. Stay out the streets. Because them streets are not for you. Just serious. Oh my God. Patty cake. With Big Bertha is not on my to-do bucket. All right then. Back over here, Carolyn, honey. They be like, oh, all these, we're going to protest for what? No kings. You just celebrated King Charles. How asinine is that? Well, Trump is acting like a king. But when the monarchy actually stepped over here, yay, it's King Charles. Woo, 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 woo. Woo! I came with these people, and it was like, we're going to do it on Trump's birthday. It's Flag Day. Well, we're going to do it because we don't want any kings. We don't have kings. Well, there's going to be a march of no kings. We don't have damn kings. Oh, my God. It's just a reminder to let everyone know we don't want it. We don't have kings. But, just some common sense ain't coming, Nora. I don't know how us Gemini see this crap. I really don't. Girl, you get tired of explaining stuff that should be common sense, and somehow it ain't. And then they want proof from somebody that sat in a schoolroom for 50 years of their damn lives. You can figure that out by being on the streets. Yeesh. Hey there, Lisa Jones. How you doing? We boycotted companies. Why can't boycott states that protect illegals? Because they protesting ours for no damn reason. They protest ours for grits. They wanted cream of wheat. I said, this is the South. Y'all remember that? Don't go to Georgia. What we do now? What the hell did Georgia do now? They did not elect a big black woman with a gap in her mouth. How come we didn't want her? We didn't want her. We didn't want her. We racist. Whole state racist. What about Macon? I'm gonna stop. Hey there, Nora. What's going on, Lisa Jones? They got jokes all day. We will never see a penny of that money that was stolen from us. It went into the pockets of politicians overseas and illegals. If we see any money, it will be from the tariffs. Oh, girl, they still suing them. Or we get the Nasira Jasira. That's what I think. Just give me some gold. I'm good. I mean, I know how to flip that brick. I got jokes. Of course, Jesus is king. You said that out loud. Oh my God, Jesus is king. I don't know why The Chosen has been popping up on my timeline for a week and a half now, but the movie, Passion of the Christ, is popping up on my timeline a lot lately with some very behind the scenes videos, and I'm sitting here like, algorithms knew I needed them, because honey, last week was a trip. All right then, right, let's get on over here, Miss Christina, so everybody know what's going on up there in hot, funky New Jersey. And all those people look like they stink. You see that one black guy? And they snatched his ass off the street. I thought that was funnier than that judge screaming like she was in a extra of Porky's. It says New Jersey police arrest Antifa and named them for who they are. Antifa rioters. Oh my God, you ain't cuddling them this year. It says rioters at the ICE Denali Hall. It says that the New Jersey police scooped up the Antifa rioters blocking ICE Delaney Hall Detention Center in Newark, New Jersey, late Sunday night. It was this one black guy. You could tell he had his pants on the ground. And so he decided, you got this wall full of police officers, walls full of ICE agents, and he was going to be a smart ass. Well, I'm going to be very nonchalant and passive-aggressive asshole, and I'm going to sit on the ground in front of this wall of people in SWAT gear. So all of a sudden, he's like, see what they're going to do to me? What they're going to do? What are you going to do to me? Next thing you know, it opened. 3 of them bent down and drug his ass back, and they closed that. I said never to be seen again. Where your mama at? That is how you need to do all of them. Now, instead of them saying, hey, get way back there by that bus, they're not doing that. Let me explain something to y'all people. If you go to a riot in a city, remember you're in a mouse trap. It ain't like the woods, okay? It's not like rural America where there's trees and you can actually see what's behind you. You are literally in a mouse cage in a city zone. So if there's a block, guess what those police officers soon are going to do? They're going to go around the block. So while you're running down that block, guess what the police going to do? Surround that block. And guess what they did last night? They surrounded them on all 4 corners and then started marching and squeezing in and marching and squeezing in. All you heard was the insults. We don't care. They don't rounded you up. They have trapped you in. So all of these people that we're going to burn down city blocks today. No, the hell you ain't. One more time for anybody that might swing by here and say, I'm on ICE side. Yes, I is. If you are protesting in a city on a block with many ways out and around that block, all they got to do is barricade you in. One more time. All of these riots, all of this stuff that's getting ready to start happening in a city. This is what the Trump administration and the federal government is about to hand you your ass. I don't care how much angry you are. We're angry standing up for illegals. This is what they're going to do. Dave, what you call that? You have a whole bunch of SWAT officers, and they have this one line of just riot gear. And they're going to link up like it's like 1,300. And they're going to be shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. And they're going to have these long ass shields. And they're going to step and march and push you back and push you back and step and march and push you back and push you back. As you're paying attention to these folks, cussing them out, spitting on them, throwing stuff on them, Guess what's happening behind you? You got a whole nother SWAT brigade of SWAT officers in the same formation pinning you in. So as the first line of SWAT officers is marching towards you, the ones that you refusing to pay attention to in the back, and now that they done got your attention, is boxing you in. So that is what you're about to see. Go out there and put it on your timeline, just in case people don't have common sense, of rioting in a city. This ain't Summer of Love. This ain't the same president of the United States. This is not the same federal government. These are not the same FBI, CIA, or any of this. And definitely not the same ICE. So now that the federal and local authorities have agreed to work with each other, they are going to mousetrap them in. So be prepared on your timeline that the cops are mean and they're arresting people illegally. No, the hell they're not. They gave you a curfew, and I've seen the warnings and everything and I told you, they can scramble your crap. You are in a city block. They can shut down all of your phones, all your abilities, everything that you think you finna get out there to somebody else on the west side of a rioting street, and they are going to close y'all off. You're not smart. You're not smart by a long shot. So I'm going to be here way down in Georgia, and I'm not taking it to the streets. I ain't got nothing out there to protest about, but I'm going to laugh at each and every last one of these ass wipes. It will not be a 2020 Summer of Love this time around. And just continue to go outside any federal institution, building, businesses, courthouses, or anything else like that. You're not messing with the state anymore. You're not messing with county anymore. You're messing with the feds. And they have more authority than you ever could imagine. And here's another one. And you don't need an expert. You don't need a school teacher. You don't need Fauci. You don't need your police officer. You don't need the military. Your mayor. You don't need any of this. You cannot protest on a military base. One more time. Go to a military base. Go on their grounds and try to protest. It will be your worst nightmare. So just in case nobody out there or whoever paying y'all told you that once you cross over that parking lot and that line on a military base, all of your rights are gone. I just had to show that video because people was like, they're not doing that. Oh my God. That woman said, well, I can protest here. No, the hell you can't. No, you can't, honey. Look at the fatigues. Look at the uniforms. That ain't your local popos. So they might play with your ass cheeks. But the military and you being on their bases, you better know how to damn act. And there's a whole nother set of laws that do not pertain to any of us. But y'all go, try it, and then come back and report to us everything that you saw. I'm sitting here looking at these videos. You went on the military base. Palm face all up your booty cheeks. How asinine can you get? But go ahead, keep going. That was funny. I felt bad for a dog, though. I was like, don't hurt the dog, but snatch that health out. Oh my God, I came here to protest. That woman said, if you don't get your mother ass car, and then the car started surrounding you, you were gone. I can protest. I have the First Amendment. Not there, you don't. All right, then. Zero tolerance for rioters, said a post from the Department of Homeland Security after the police arrested many of the Antifa riots. Go ahead. Y'all on a whole nother level now. Y'all on a whole nother level. You could go on downtown and destroy that all you want. Y'all understand that? We don't care. Burn your city back down. But when you're going after the feds, you deserve that ass kicking. All right, then. Y'all going after the feds. Your mama didn't teach you right. The DHS officials displayed their success by shutting down the rioters who had harassed ICE facilities for months. And now they're crying because they're getting snatched up and actually going to jail. The police intervention were made possible by the New York, Jersey Democratic Governor Mickey Shirley. I guess that's Shirley or something like that. She cracked down on the protesters once President Trump, Homeland Security Chief Mark Wayne Mullins, and he gonna drop kick you. MMA fighter is just a tingling inside of his spirits. Said threatened to move custom officers out of the nearby Newark airport. Once you shut down an international airport and they have no authority, your state is shot to shit. So that one threat of the United States going in there and shutting down an international airport is what's making these people get up off their poontang's. She got off of it real fast. This is a whole new sheriff in town, and his name is Mark Wayne Mullins. It says the tough action by the state police drove the Antifa people away from the detention center in a prompt elimination from Antifa women. This separated them. This is like every formation of every military documentary and movie I have ever seen. Y'all think y'all could take on the military? I don't know who feeding y'all stupidity. But I just wanted to say all that. Somebody that is out there not knowing how to act, make sure you go live the next time. Hey, so a good behavior. That's how we look. This is how we're gonna give all these people just a stank face, especially when they say I have to consult with the authorities. Somebody call 911. All right then, because they ain't playing with you no more. So if you have any family members that decided to turn color their hair blue, you might want to stop them in their tracks. I hope y'all taught them better than that. But other than that, it's none of our family out there acting an ass. Hey there, it will be your last protest. Shh. Jen. Don't tell them. Stop warning these people. See, most of us with common sense, you ain't got to tell us not to go on a military base and try to protest on a military base. I'm still just, some things, it's just, that sound asinine, me just saying it. You're going to protest on a military base. It'll, like Jen said, it'll be your last protest. Hey there, Carol, how you doing? We need that in Chicago. Y'all got a international airport? It's Chicago. Y'all been shooting people since Bloody Valentine. I'm kidding. Yeah, because y'all some peaceful. Let me re-say that. There's at least 10% of y'all that's tired of that crap. Okay, then it's at least 10% of Chicagoans that's pretty much tired of that crap. Y'all want Chicago to go back to the new DC. Y'all want Chicago. I'm going to say that one more time. Y'all want Chicago. This is a beautiful city. Beautiful city. Y'all want Chicago to go back to the new DC. Why am I saying the new? You see the cleanup that's going on in DC at our nation's capital? Can you imagine if downtown Chicago and all of these other major cities went back to what we grew up on? Where you could take the families to the park. You ain't worried about stepping on feces. You ain't nobody finna walk up and throat punch you for no reason. You ain't got to sit there and watch somebody doing acrobats because they got ha on fitting and all. So I would love to see that major cities go back to where we go into the big city. You know, all us people that lives in rural or suburbia travel to and enjoyed growing up. I would love to get back that way. But I don't see it happening in any of these bigger cities. I didn't think it was going to happen in Washington, D.C. as fast as it did. But it took one president, one person to stand up and say, clean up this shit. And booyah! I didn't even know some of these fountains. I just thought they was big old statues. Seriously. Like the one in front of Union Square. Beautiful. I could close my eyes and tell you, I could see that fountain and I could tell you exactly where I'm at by the metro. Look at the videos that are coming out. I didn't even know Malcolm X, statue, that was a waterfall. I didn't even know that was, I thought that was just something that a park that, hoodlums went up there and tattooed and spray painted to death. No. Now look at all these videos that are coming out of Washington, D.C. Pristine. Our nation capital should always be clean and safe. And it took one administration, one president to clean that crap up. And now I'm seeing videos from like actual citizens of DC saying, I ain't never seen this. How old are you? I'm 40 years old. I've never seen that fountain working. What, excuse you? I've never seen it this clean up here. I've never seen not homeless people begging on the side of the street. I've seen, and then the metro, especially the subway, they're saying the subway in Washington, D.C. is pristine again. Pristine. I'm like, I ain't fine. I'll get on the subway. I still got my subway card. I don't know why. But I just Uber now. When I used to go up there, I said, F a subway. I am not going underground into D.C. Now, they're saying it don't smell like piss. They're saying it's not trashy. They're saying there's no homeless all over the place. That you are literally, it looks like a major city. And the capital is pristine. And the Democrats don't have no idea what to do because they could never get it done. So everybody, Dave just pointed at the floor. We will be back at 5 o'clock. Huh?
Yeah, there you go.
We'll be back at 5 o'clock because I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this federal judge. She's an ass clown. She made her husband and that man's wife need to take them to the cleaners. And a lot of people trying to turn it that racial bullcrap. No, that's a thought in a robe. One more time. That ain't nothing but holdism in a robe, okay? Federal robe. That ain't nothing but a Jezebel in federal robes. We read about it Friday. I don't really want to read what she has not done for the citizens inside of the actual county of Fulton or at the federal level, how all of these cases are just being stacked up. No, she getting bent over the desk. That's why. So everybody, like I said, y'all get on over there. Just 5 books this week. Somebody get 2 books today. 2 people, get on over there. It is $10.99, or you can pay what you want because I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I have a fear of outpricing myself, and then most of the time it's like, shit, y'all paid how much for a Fox News shirt? So y'all, go on over there to fallbackusa fallbackusa -2.myshopify.com. You can get the shirts, you can get cups, everything, or get over there on Gumroad, and that is, like I said, still standing on faith, conviction, and starting over. And then the other book, One Nation, Still Under God. So everybody, or just donate. Dave put it down there in the chat rooms. Y'all can bless us and help us that way. Me, I'm still waiting on Facebook or Meta to actually get back in contact with me. That literally has been open since about 7 o'clock this damn morning. And I'm sorry. That's $600 sitting on Facebook for me and Dave and all our hard work and y'all subscriptions when y'all was giving us subscriptions. It's just accumulating. They still taking it out y'all account. We ain't seen crap. So, like I said, just showing the pictures to Jen, she was disgusted. She said, girl, calm down. After this point, that's not right. Neither is it fair. So y'all get on over there and continue to support us the old-fashioned way. We really appreciate it. And like I said, do not forget the founders membership over there on Patreon, because we've been shut down since January of 2022. 2022. Sick of it. All right, then, everybody. Y'all have a great day. Hold up. Wait a minute, Dave. Let me get on over here and give my shout-outs, because my outs. Okay, not shout-outs. All right, back over here. All right, Jen, I do know you still up in here. Let's get on. Miss Carolyn is up in here, too. So, come on. Damn, that takes forever. All right, Marsha, enjoy your grits. Christine, love you, girl. See you later. Dee Dee, see you later also. Miss Carolyn, I will go see you out there later. Y'all make sure you keep Michelle Journal in your prayers. Sarah, much love, girl, or Christy Fowler. Jen, I'll see you later. I'll rejoice when Facebook actually responds back to me. And not say, well, oh my God, there's nothing we can do. You can release that damn funds.
They're using your likeness to collect money.
Yeah, they're using my likeness to collect money. That's some bullshit. All right, Fudge and Heather out there, and Princess Grace, I saw you up in here. Y'all stay blessed. We will see you later. Faded to black.
go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family, country, Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop, don't you know? Sit back and enjoy the Lucretia